Hey everybody, this is Melina from ScrapbookingwithME.com and me, Crafty Scrapper, here on YouTube and Instagram. I wanted to show you what I made, and this has been a labor of love because it had lots of measurements in it, and y'all know me, I don't like to measure anything. But I did enjoy this once it got started and then how it turned out. So it's okay that I had to go through all that. And bring it to you. I love y'all though. Y'all are my people and y'all like to watch what I do. So I like to show you, even when I get frustrated with a project, I like to show you the end result anyway. And then I go through and I let you know all the measurements and I let you have all of it up front so you don't have to figure it out yourself. And so then, you know, it's all worth it because then you leave me nice little comments and you give me thumbs up and it makes me feel good that I shared it with you. So thank y'all for that. This is, I struggled with what to name this because it looks like a bookmark, but it's thicker than a bookmark would actually be, you know, and you could use it for more than just a bookmark. You could use it for a journaling spot, accent, embellishment, ephemera cluster. I mean, this is got lots of uses to it. You could make it flatter than I did because I'll show you what makes this little cascading part pumped up a little too much. I'll show you what makes that on this one, and you could make yours even flatter and send it to someone if you wanted to. So this is a cascading journaling spot with a belly band. The little belly band has a circle punched out on it with a little piece of bling and a little charm and the bow. The charm and the bow were so extra, but I wanted it to be, you know, I was just trying to be as adorable as possible. So that's why I did that. And so that's the little belly band that comes on it, and we are going to make. Then it has these cascading items here, and I will show you that in a moment. On the back, you have a journaling spot and a little accent there at the bottom. And if you have been following my Scrapbusters challenges, you know that that was the very first challenge I did, the little circle, embellished circles. So I've used those embellished circles on this project. I'm going to use something different than, you know, the circles on the one that I show you, just to give you a different perspective and show you that these can lay a lot flatter. So they're little cascading 2x3s. I thought that was too cute. And of course you could make these undersides little journaling spots too. You could decorate the underside if you wanted to, but I just really love that. And then at the back you have this small little journaling spot also. So I'm going to show y'all how to do it and give you all the measurements, and it's going to take you a whole lot less time than it took me to finally figure it out and do it. Yay! Okay, so we are starting off with, I'm going to put this off to right there so you can see it. I'm going to get a drink. All right, and then you're going to start off with a piece that is 6 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then you're going to have another piece that is 6 1/2 by 2 1/2. So 6 3/4 by 2 3/4, and a 6 1/2 by 2 1/2. Okay, and if you're going to ink edges, you need to go ahead and do that now. If you want to round corners, you need to go ahead and do that now. I found that since these little pieces, I just don't want to go through and round every one of these corners. If you wanted to, that would be beautiful. Go for it. For this example, I'm not going to do that. All right, so I'm going to ink my edges This is a vintage photo that I'm using. And this is just some leftover paper from the AJ kit we had in June. That's got wood grain on the back, but on the other side, it was like notebook page, grid paper, things like that. So that's what I'm using as my journal spots. I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges of my base on both sides. And this is just some craft cardstock I had left over in my stash. But of course, to have 6 3/4 inches, it's got to be a pretty big piece of scrap. So you might have to pull out the full 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. Okay, so I am going to get my glue and go ahead and put my journaling spot down on the back. Whoa. Okay, and then center that up. So now your back side of your little bookmark, or whatever we're going to call this, is pretty much complete, except for a little accent that you'll put down at the bottom, up top, wherever you want to put it. Okay, and then for the little cascading part, you need to cut papers at 2 inches by 3 inches. So let's look here. I'm going to use some leftover blue fern paper, and it's like the thickest cardstock I've ever possessed in my entire life. It's massive cardstock. I don't know what weight this is, but it is a lot more than 110. I am going to, what I've done, like on this one, what I've done is picked out 2 different patterns. So, you know, it's got pattern on both sides. So 2 different patterns. You're going to need 8 of these. So, okay, you're going to cut your height at 2. Okay? Because your length is what you're going to be scoring and making a little fold on the back to make the cascade part. So we're going to turn it sideways, and I know I've got you pulled in so you can't see the bottom of my paper trimmer. So let's move some stuff that's up at the top, like my ink pad, so I can move this up. There we go. All right, so I've cut this at 2 inches, the height. And then I'm going to turn it sideways and cut at 3 inches. So see what I'm saying? We're going to score it, and then that's going to fold down, and then it's going to fold. The cascade's going to go this way. So that's why you need to cut it that way, especially if you have directional paper. If you don't have directional paper, just cut 2 by 3s. You don't have to worry about anything else. If you don't have directional paper, just cut 2 by 3s. Okay, and I had 2 sheets of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you get 8 in one strip from 2 sheets of paper, and that's how many you need. You need 8. So now you're going to get your scoring tool of choice, and you're going to make sure of the direction. So all these don't, that one doesn't matter. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, you're going to make sure of your direction, and you're going to score at the half mark. So you're going to score at the half mark on the top of your little piece of paper, okay? Or cardstock or whatever you're using. Just score all of them at the half mark. And make sure that you're scoring at the half mark on the top of the paper if you've got directional. So here's wording. I want to score at the top. So my wording is like that. And when it folds up, okay? So I'm going to do that on all of these, making sure, ooh, I think I like that side better. So let's do that one. Okay. Half mark. And half mark. All right. Now you're going to fold over all of your little halves. And then you're going to ink if you so desire. That one's very pretty. Love that magnolia bloom. Okay. I can put, that's my base. I'm going to put this paper up. Get it out of my way. All right, now I'm going to ink all of these, and I'm going to make sure to ink that little fold there also. Going into my lid trying to get some ink. That's smart, Melina. Okay, go in there, and then I'm going to ink the backs also, because you're going to be able to see the backs when they're flipped up. So you got to ink it all. All right, now you are going to line your little 2x3s up, which they are now, since you have folded over 1/2 inch, they are now 2.5 by 2. So you're going to fold these little thingies over, and you're going to line them up how you want them on your base. So if you've got different patterns, you'll want to line them up. I think I want my big magnolia bloom as my top. That's so pretty. I love that. Okay, so there, and then let's not put another magnolia close. Do there, and then there. Another magnolia. Oh yeah, pretty. And there, and then we can end with a magnolia. Okay, come on, cooperate. Okay, so just make sure of your lineup. And if you like it, yep, that's pretty. All right, so you're just going to leave them stacked like that so you can keep them in order. You're done with inking for right now anyway. All right, then you are going to start lining these up in the middle, and you're going to start 1/4 at the 1/4 line. You're going to come down and start your cascade. So I come down 1/4, and I make a little dot, just enough that I can see it. And then I come to the middle, find the middle, and there's my middle there. So that just helps me to figure out where that first one will go. And I get my glue, and we are inking that back flap that's going to go down and will not be seen again. And when you use liquid glue, you've got a little bit of time to get it centered up and how you want it. So I need to go that way some. So I'm just scooching it over. Okay. And then I want to measure here and make sure that I'm at the 1/4 mark. I'm a little lower, so I need to go up some. All right, that looks good to me as far as eyeball goes. Do this, and the reason I'm taking so much time with this first one, it is the one that is going to show you how all the rest are going to line up. Okay, so if you get this one straight, take the most time with this one, get it straight, burnish that fold really good so that you can see just how straight it needs to be and what angle you're going at, right in the middle. Then all the rest will line up. All right, then the next one, you're going to ink that back fold. You're going to raise this one up, and then you're just going to butt this fold, that fold line, up against this, up against that, the bottom of the previous fold. Okay? You're going to hold it down, burnish it, and then you're going to fold this down and make sure they're lined up, and they are. So you're good with that. You don't have to worry about that. Then you're going to burnish that fold and burnish that fold, just to make sure that you're all laid down and that glue is evenly spread out. Okay, so you see what we're doing here? We got that fold, and then you're butting this fold line up to the bottom of that fold, and then here's another fold. The next one, you're going to put some glue on the back of that. Oh, I got to get some more glue. I'm going to put glue on the back of that fold, and then that fold line gets butted up to that previous fold, but not onto it. We're just going up to the fold line and holding it down, making sure that it's lined up before we get it positioned. And then really burnish it down. Pretty. Love it. Okay. Next one. Remember, we're doing this 8 times. Okay. Butt it up to the one previous. Press down pretty hard and burnish that, then fold it down, make sure you're lined up. This one wants to go off to the right a little bit, so I'm gonna move it and burnish. That's better. Okay, next one. Put it right up to it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And really, as we say in Alabama, mash that down. Okay. And then we're making sure it's lined up. It's off just a touch, not much at all. There we go. Better, better, better. Love it. Okay. And then this one. Okay. Line it up, line it up. Hold down. Really crease that fold good. Making sure that you're lined up well with the previous one. Okay, good, good, good. All right, 2 more. And you could actually use score tape if you wanted to on these little folds. Just get your 1/4 inch score tape out and you can go to town. But liquid glue works just as well with this. Good. Pretty. All right, last one. I'm laying my glue on the side because it's almost gone. So I don't want all that glue to go all the way back to the bottom. It's going to take forever to get it back to the top and finish this project. Okay. Way down, make sure, yes, yes, it's good. All right. That looks good. Look how pretty. I love that, and that magnolia on top is gorgeous. Okay, now let's make that little journaling spot on the back side, the bottom side there. And you will need a piece cut at 2 3/8 by 2. Let's go with, I'm just going to cut a whole new piece off of this. Let's see. You're not going to see a lot of it, so really doesn't matter what it shows because you're going to put a journaling spot on top of it. So 2 by 2 3/8, and I know I'm not in frame. 2 and 1 2 3/8. There. Let's see if that's correct. And the reason why you have to have this one just a little odd than what your other pieces are is because you're going to butt this up to that. See? And you're going to do that. But now, if you wanted to do it like I've done it and not see that at all, you would just put it up against on top of that flap there. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, if you wanted to do this, just butt that up against that. Now, when you put your journaling spot on there, it's going to show. And then you're not going to be even from top to bottom, which you're not really even on the bottom when you do it like this, but it looks a little cleaner in my eyes anyway. Okay, so I'm going to do it like that, like I did that one. I'm going to ink the edges, and then I'm going to cut a little piece of that notebook cardstock. If I've got another piece of it. I know I've got another piece of it somewhere. There it is. All right, so I'm going to cut a piece to go on top of this, like a mat. So I'm going to need, let's see here, 2, and let's go 1 3/4. And then 2 and 1 2 3, go to 1/8, 2 and 1/8. Does that work? Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, so this is this little mat, if you want to do that, is 2 1/8 by 1 3/4. 2 1/8 by 1 3/4. All right, I'm going to ink that So I will show you how that's going to show if you put it like you did all the other cascading pieces. And then I'll put it on like I did this one where it's hidden. Alright, so if you were to butt it up like we did all these little cascading pieces. Whoops. There, whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Then you've got, you know, you're seeing that. And then it's really close to the end of the base where it's not up here. So that's why I am going to just do it up onto that fold. Right up onto it, to that fold line, and get it lined up really well. And then make sure when you fold this down, okay, yeah, we're not bulking up when we do that. And then you lay it down. See, it's all hidden. So there's your little journaling spot on the bottom there. You've got your journaling spot on the back. You've got all of your little cascading pieces, and I love doing that. Oh man. Okay, and then it is time for making your belly band and decorating each one of these. So I have some tags that I thought would be very pretty on top of these, and just kind of lay them kind of wonky on each one of them, and maybe have it would have little sticky outs on each. So I'm thinking that for my decorations on each one of them, which with this paper, really, who needs decoration? Look how beautiful that paper is. And then even when you flip it up, you've got some beautiful journaling spots on the backs of these, or just decoration. It's gorgeous paper either way. Let's go ahead and make our belly band. And I'm going to make this one, since this paper is so busy, I'm going to make this one with my craft cardstock. So where's that little piece I was using? Okay, you're going to need a 12-inch piece cut at 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to go over to your 3/4 line. This is a 12-inch sheet of cardstock, and you're going to cut that 12 inches by 3/4 of an inch. And then you need, just go ahead and cut another one, but you're only going to need 4.5 of this one. All right, so you have your 12-inch by 3/4 of an inch wide, and then your 4.5 inch by 3/4 of an inch wide. I went ahead and inked both of them. And what you are going to do is you're going to get your length out to the edge about as centered up as you can before you flip it over and fold over. Okay, so see, you've got that gap in the middle, and that's where that 4.5 inch section is going to help you out. Okay, and then I'm going to use some score tape just at the ends of this. That's a little too long. Where this is going to meet this. That's why I'm putting the score tape down. Another little piece. Okay. And get my backs off. Line that up. And as even as possible. get it put on. Okay, so that is not even there. I can see the part of the cardstock off to the side, just because I guess they were cut on two different. All right, that works. It lets that come up some. That's what I was looking for, because I will be decorating on top of that. So there is your belly band, and you're going to scoop that off. All right, and then you're going to decorate your little squares, rectangles, whatever. You're going to decorate them as you wish to. And I do believe that this little butterfly here has to be front and center. And I think I'll put it off to the side of the magnolia a little bit. I like that. Too cute. All right, and then I'm going to ink all of my little tickets here. Now you don't want to go over the top here, because when you fold it up, it'll bend it. So just get out all of the little decorations you want and figure out how you're going to put it on. Oh, I don't know. I like that blue too. They're all so pretty. Let's see. Do we have, is that all? Nope. We've got some different. Let's pull that out and pull a different one of that. Oh my goodness. How will I choose? Okay, let's see here. Got that one picked. Ooh, that one's pretty too. Y'all help me scream at the screen so I can hear you, what you're saying, and I'll pick it. See, that one is so busy. I don't know. I might not even, since the belly band is going to go, the little decoration, I might not even put anything on the magnolia because it's just so pretty. But I am going to put something on the rest of them. That's pretty on that one. I think I'll use an up and down ticket on that one. I'll need to ink. And this little gold one is pretty too. I'll use that one. And what about this floral one here? That one's very pretty. Maybe on that one. Yeah, because I want to cover up the wording on that. That one's pretty on that one. Okay, maybe another floral one. Maybe. Let's see. This one's cute. It's a little dark though. Okay, it goes good on that one. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get mixed up on which I want on which. So I'm going to go ahead and ink and start gluing before I forget where I want these to go. And it's upside down. Way to go, Melina. Okay, and again, make sure that you don't go over the top on these. And you really don't want to go over the bottom either, because then that's going to mess up your cascade look. Let's see. I had this one going on that one. Let's ink edges. I put my glue straight standing up again, and then all of it went to the bottom. That's pretty. I like that. And I'm not, see, like that, I'm okay with that, with it sticking out that way. Bird Waltz. I had that because I wanted to get it all covered up. There. That was the name of this collection. Look there, I didn't even ink that one. Oh well. It's so busy, you couldn't even see the ink anyway. That's cute. That was the one I was going to put on the front. Now I don't think I'm going to put anything on the front. But I like that. That's very cute on that one. Okay, so I've got those. Yes, got all of those. And then, oh, that's pretty on that one. Okay, I've already got one on that one. I think I had that one on that one, didn't I? Yep, that's pretty. Let's go ahead and ink that. Okay, a little glue and knock stuff over. There. And then, okay, so I'm not going to put anything there. There, one, I need two more. Let's go with maybe this one for that. I like that. Let's do it. It's just paper, right? Okay. There we go. A little bit of glue. And I went dun dun. Let's go dun this way. Okay. And then let's just go right in the middle on this one. So not hanging off the edge. Ink, ink, ink. Okay. And then straight on. Pretty. Oh, I like that. I like the little sticky outs on the side too. All right, and then on the belly band, what I'm going to do is use my 1.5 inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch a piece, maybe this lace. That's pretty. There. And ink that. And then that's going to go there. And I'm thinking maybe one of these little skinny tickets on top of it. Let's see. Let's just grab out all these little skinny ones and figure out, oh, I like that. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, that's a little lighter. Gets me a little more color. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. Let's trim. These skinny ones are a little harder to trim. Okay. Ink that edge. And then I'm just going to need, I'm going to do it up like that. I'm just going to need a little line of glue like that, because some of it's going to stick off. Okay, and then I think a pearl, little blingy. Maybe I could do a little blingy on each one of the butterfly bodies. That would be cute. Okay, so one. Yep, that's cute. I like that. Let's see. Get the other one off. Line them up. Whoopsie doodles. There we go. line that one up. Well, there we go. That's cute. Okay. So if we put it there, that will be the center. So let's do that. Well, it'll be the center high. And then line that ticket right up with that strip of the belly band. Pretty. All right, so when you go to put on your belly band, I have found that it's easier to lock on to the top and then barely bend your base, and then that gets it on and gets it on nice and tight how you need it. I love that. And it's not as busy as this other one, which I love the busyness of this. And I'm not even really a huge pink fan, but I like the busyness of this one. And then just, this one has a little bit thicker here than this one, because this one can go as flat as you want it. This one cannot because of all of the embellishment I put on that one. I like those. I'm thinking that strip does need a little something something. I'm not sure what though. What if I did the little key like that and had the twine at the bottom instead of the top of that one? That's cute. Let's do that. Okay, let's pull off our belly band again. And then I need to make a little hole, and I'm going to do it right below that ticket. And I hope this doesn't make it where it's even tighter to try to get it on there, because that one, I didn't really put it in the belly band. I put it in that little circle. Oh, well, we'll see how it works. Oh, look at me, what I did. the crocodile. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I did this, and the crocodile punched that, and when I squeezed it, it punched the back too. Okay, easy fix. Oh, good grief. How goofy. All right, easy fix. The back of this one's just going to have a little decoration too. Oh my gracious. How goofy am I? At first I thought, how in the world did I manage that? Goofy. You were so goofy. Okay, and then see when it gets put on, you won't be able to see the hole unless the belly band's off. Oh, goofy. Okay, let's get this charm put on. Okay, and then I leave myself plenty of room to tie knots and bows, just because I have been there, done that, where I didn't leave enough and my little fat fingers just couldn't get it tied like it needed to be. On this one, I'm thinking I'm just going to double knot it and not have a bow. Let's see. Yeah, I like that, and just do a double knot. And then have the tails. Yeah, have me about a inch tail. Cute. Ow. Hit myself. Putting that rest of that twine in the garbage. Yeah, I think the tails need to be a little shorter. That looks like spider legs or something. There we go. That's better. Okay, now, moment of truth. Top first, Melina, you just told them that. Top first, bend in your base. Put on your belly band. Oh yeah, that works. And our extra little decoration we had to put on the back. So see, since I've got that on the back, I don't think I'm going to put anything on the actual journal space on the back. That's cute. I like that. Very, very cute. I love it. I love how the belly band holds the stuff in place and holds it down. That's cute. All right. So there are my cascading bookmark accents with belly bands. Great for your journals. So let me know if you make these. Tag me in your posts, Melina Pylant, or in your YouTube videos, Me Crafty Scrapper or Melina Pylant. Tag me. I want to see how you make yours and what you make them out of. I want to see them. So let me know. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Y'all have a blessed day. See you in the next video. Bye.